Hello, hello. It is Anne at the Centered Mama Project. I'm just going to lift my glasses for a second so that you don't see square green eyes. As you can see, I'm working in the luxurious confines of my car, complete with child seats in the back and all of the stuff that goes along with after school snacking. Because I'm waiting for my kids to finish an activity. I thought I could set you up. There we go. Waiting for my kids to finish their after school activity, and tried to do this recording from inside the school, and there are just kids on Friday night, super post school boost, and they're just screaming like banshees. So here we are in the car. And I'm here because in 3 days we kick off the Centered Mama's Self-lovathon, a 40-day program for tired, stressed mamas who really don't take care of themselves. And I'm going to say that if you're a mama today, the odds that you maybe don't always take care of yourself are pretty high. Hands up over here. So I had a really great conversation today with a mama who was asking me, what is the Self-lovathon really about? And how does it work? And what happens when I join? And where do I go? And so I thought, what better than to give you a backstage tour? So I am going to do just that very thing. And I'm going to share with you my screen, which is kind of exciting. So I'm going to show you the screen and take you through step by step what happens if you decide to join the Self-lovathon. And the Self-lovathon is for you if you think you don't have time. The Self-lovathon is for you if you cannot be bothered to do complicated things. The Self-lovathon is for you if you would like to stop feeling so frustrated and so resentful and so overwhelmed and generally pissed off because you don't get any time to yourself in the midst of crazy mama life. I'm not saying you have to feel like that all the time, but all of us as mamas have moments where we're like, you know what, actually, right in this moment, I'd like to just be able to walk away and not have to be a mama when they're squabbling for the 4th hour of the day or whatever it is in your life. We all have different situations. The underpinning of it all, we know we all adore our children. That is not the question. But we also need to adore ourselves, and we tend to be pretty crap at that. So let's dive in and have a look at what the Self-lovathon looks like and how it works. So I'm going to share my screen. Here I go. Okay, so I'm up here, but we'll just ignore that. So when you click on the link that is going to be below or to the right or left, I never really know when I'm doing these recordings, it will take you to this page. You've got a lot going on, mama. You dream of having an hour to yourself, better yet, escaping to a retreat. You juggle all the things for all the people all the time. You're Superwoman, but sometimes you feel like the Invisible Woman. Let's change that. So there's lots of copy that you can read, lots of things that I've written, because I think it's really important whenever you're doing this kind of thing or buying any kind of program to have it be something that really resonates with you. I have bought programs that were extremely expensive in the past because the expert doing them was really great and I could not stand to listen to them, and it's just been wasted money. So that's not what I want for you. If my voice resonates with you, both audio on audio level, but also on a written level, then have a look at all of this. Then you're going to click here on join the Centered Mama's Self-lovathon. And there are lots of places for you to do that. There's one. Here's another one. Here's another. And if you want to know what other people who've done the Self-lovathon have to say about it, or other people who've worked with me, rather, have a look down here right at the bottom, because there are 5, 6 testimonials of different people who know me really well and who can vouch for me. I'm also going to be adding some video testimonials, but you can also just scroll down this page and find the 2 video testimonials that I've recorded the last couple of days with some amazing mamas who've done the Self-lovathon specifically with me. So when you click on sign me up, it takes you to this page. And this is a sign up page on a platform called Kajabi. If you've never heard the word Kajabi, it doesn't matter. It's just the place, it's like a library where the stuff that I create to support mamas around the world lives. And so you get a login once you buy, you get a login to that site, and that's your space. It's like your shelf in the library, or it's your own personal library. So you come in here, if you already have an account, you sign in, but if you don't, you just create your own account, you click continue, and it will take you then to a payment, and you pay via Stripe, which is a platform that's kind of like, it's basically the same kind of idea as PayPal. but you can pay with your credit card and the payment comes to me via Stripe. So once you've done that, you will get a screen that says welcome. That's the only one I don't have up actually, but you'll have a screen that says welcome, so excited to join you. Remember to do these things. The first of which is to join our private Facebook group. So you will have that information and you can join the private Facebook group. And this is super important because this round of live, I'm going to be doing a live every single day. I haven't quite worked out the time yet. I'm thinking 11 o'clock Central European time in the morning, but depending on how many mamas I have in other time zones, I might, add a second time zone. So it's really important to come into that Facebook group if you want the community aspect of it and if you want the guided aspect of it. If you just want to self-study, that's totally cool. You can do that from the second that you sign in. So once you've signed in and you've had that welcome page, you will receive an email in your inbox. And that email in your inbox will have your login ID and your password. Use those and then go into Kajabi. You can change your password if you want or not. Put that login and password somewhere where you can find it. Because I can resend you passwords, but I really don't want it to be a barrier to you actually doing this program. It's really, really important to have that information just so that you're not fiddling. It'll just give you another reason not to do it every day. And we all know we have enough of those. So once you're in, you'll then go to your library. And I have lots of stuff on my screen, but what we're interested in, because it's all the stuff that I've created for mamas. So the Centered Mama Self-Lovathon is what you'll get. And it looks like this. So you'll click on Find Out More. And that will take you to this screen. And this is the actual Centered Mama Project's Self-Lovathon main screen. It says, I'm so glad you're here, da-da-da. And you'll see it says weeks 6. It doesn't mean that you're on week 6. It means that there are 6 weeks of content. That's right. We end up with about 40 days worth of content. So it's a lot more than a month. And so we will start, when you start, you will only get week 1 available. So don't worry if you go into it and you only see week 1. That's because weeks 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the bonus practices get drip fed to you every 7 days. So it's not overwhelming. So let's click into week 1. And so this is week 1. And every day we're going to be doing one of these practices. And no, it's not that I can't count. It's just that I was so excited. I didn't want to just do 7. I did 8 in the first week. So this is the first practice. And so on the first practice, you would click on that. And there's a video that I've recorded that I won't play, but you can watch this video that I've recorded. There is an explanation for every single practice, every single day. And you can go and check out all of the practices. You can decide that you just want to do one and repeat that all week and not do the others. Whatever works for you is what is important, okay? So remember that the Self-Lovathon is something that you can do with us in a guided form. Just watching my computer be slow here. You can do it with us in a guided form with me and the other mamas around the world. We've got mamas from Australia, from Sweden, from Switzerland, from the UK, from Canada, from the Middle East. We've got moms from everywhere. Sorry, I'm feeling a little coffee. Or you can just do it on your own. And the good thing about the Self-Lovathon, I mean, one of the good things, is, oh gosh, it's really dark. I'll try to put myself somewhere where there's a little bit more light, but I am in the car and it is getting dark, right? Now I'm balancing against on the steering wheel. But the good thing about the Self-Lovathon is that you can go at your own pace. So this is not another thing for you to beat yourself up about. This is not another thing for you to cram into your day. This is less than 10 minutes of time for you. You decide when to do it. You decide when to check in. You decide when to come into the free Facebook group that is, sorry, the private Facebook group that's just for, oh, I can see that. Oh, but you can't because it's really reflecty. You decide when to come into the Facebook group and you do what works for you. Know that I'm there in the Facebook group. I will be there every day. I will support you for those 40 days. And after that, you can access the content and all of the practices for as long as you want for the lifetime of this program. And as I have just birthed this program in the last 6 months, it will be around for a good long time and probably will get upgraded, maybe not every time, but fairly regularly. So it's always good to come back in to do the live rounds, and it is something that you have for life. The mamas who've done the Self-Lovathon with me have told me that it has changed their lives immeasurably. Some have a better relationship with their husband. Some have said to me, oh my God, I was in tears. I had no idea how little care I took of myself. Some were have said to me, I didn't know about boundaries and that it was okay. And now our whole family dynamic has changed because I know when to say no, or I've decided when to say no, or I'm making different choices and I'm including myself in our family life. And it's changed everything. I don't yell at my kids so much. I want that for you. I want that for every single mama. So if this is even remotely of interest to you, get on it, because Monday we get started. You can still join after that. Obviously, you can join anytime. But the live round kicks off on Monday, and that is where the magic, the extra superlative magic is. And I would love to have you join. So it's getting really dark here in the parking lot. I'm going to stop the recording. If you have any questions, either send me a PM. You can ask me questions in the comments below. And as long as my battery lasts and the Wi-Fi connection is good in the car, I have 30 more minutes before my kids come out of circus, and I will be here to answer. After that, it's dinner time, and I'm going to say all bets are off, probably until tomorrow. But anyway, I will probably, knowing myself, check back in. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you very soon. Hope that was helpful. Bye.